Good morning. Good morning. Kiss up to God. How are you this morning? This morning, I'm going to get serious this week about our health. And my son gave me this idea when we was talking on Saturday. And I was talking about, the weight and how I want to reset my metabolism because I think it's too high. I can eat 2,000 calories a day and maintain my weight, and I want to take it back down to 1,500. And we were just talking about the program that I'm on. And he said, "Well, Mom, you know what our problem is?" I said, "What is it?" He said, "Those two whites." I said, "Two whites?" I said, "What's the two whites?" He said, "Salt and sugar." I said, "Oh my goodness. That's a good way to open this up." We're going to talk about the two whites today. First, I want to show you this picture. I hope you can see it. I hope you can see it. Okay. I hope it does it. Okay. That's one picture. This is the second picture. It's almost like it's blurry. I hope you can see it. This is the third picture. Just in case it looks kind of blurry to you, probably. That was my father's medication. That was hundreds and hundreds of pills. And that's what made me get on the right road now, was my father's death, my father's medications. We didn't cry when my father passed because thank God that we were good to our father. We're also good to our mother. So it was nothing to cry about in that sense because we did what we're supposed to, my siblings and I, what we're supposed to be doing for our parents. I cried when we began to flush this medicine down the sink. My sister said, "Yeah, we got to get rid of this medicine." So I said, "Okay." I flushed the medicine. And when she kept breaking, she said, "Oh, I'm not finished." I said, "What?" And then she brought more. She said, "Oh, I'm not finished." I said, "What?" So I laid the medicine on the table, and I'm looking at the medicine. That's when I cried. Because you're worrying about the drug dealers on the street. You need to worry about that drug dealer in that doctor's office. But he's a drug dealer because of us. Because we won't take care of ourselves because of our health. And one of the whites is salt. And salt is a mineral. And it's sodium. Salt, we're supposed to actually eat 5 grams per day. Isn't that a joke? Salt result in heart disease, high blood pressure, and strokes. It enlarges the heart muscle. You get headaches, kidney failure, osteoporosis, strokes, heart failure, kidney stones, stomach cancer, and of course it causes death. Sugar. Sugar is 8 times more addictive than cocaine, nicotine, heroin, and alcohol. 8 times more. And it comes from the sugar cane and the sugar beets. It causes high blood pressure, inflammation, weight gain, diabetes, fatty liver disease, heart attacks, stroke, depression, bad skin, sagging and wrinkles, cavities, of course, with the teeth, joint pain, and it drains your energy. The two whites. These two whites we will not put down for nothing. And I know how hard it is because imagine eating a potato without salt. And on Sundays, every day, but especially Sundays, nothing wrong with that big piece of chocolate cake. I had to find ways to eat different. I do use salt, but I use the coarse salt, which is bigger, which I use really less because it's not fine. That fine salt, you end up using more of that. I use less. I remember cooking last Thanksgiving because I love to cook. My niece is like, "Auntie's food tastes different," because I don't use all that stuff anymore. I don't use all that salt and sugar anymore. So it tastes okay to me because now I'm used to it. But she said it tastes different to her because they were used to me really seasoning my food. And a lot of times we over season our food. The two whites. What do we do about it? When are we going to get serious about our health? And I know I probably will lose followers talking about this, but it has to be talked about. We can't just keep avoiding it because those two whites are taking us out. I'm working, like I said, I work in the school system. And I'm looking at first graders, kindergarten and first graders, 70, 80 pounds. It breaks my heart. Because we giving our children a chance, and then the first thing we want to say is, oh, well, diabetes running the family. High blood pressure running the family. Is that an excuse? Nothing runs in anything if you don't want it to. You have to give it the fuel to run it. When we go to the doctor, 80% of the time, the first thing he'll say, you need to lose some weight. Because if you lose weight, that will take care of probably 80% of your problems. 80% of the way you feel. I got tired of not feeling good. Oh my goodness. 75 pounds. I took 75 pounds off. And it's because I started watching what I ate, my intake, my food intake. And now I can eat 2,000 calories a day and still maintain my weight. And that's a lot of calories. It's too much for me. I have to reset my metabolism, but my heart just goes out when I see it. It's everywhere. We're complacent. We're sad. To us, it's, and we know we don't feel good. We know it. We know it. We know that we're not living above our potential. We know it. We know it. We know that we know it. And that's all I can say. I know I did. And when, like I said, when I saw that medicine, and I'm asthmatic because you can tell by the way I talk, you can hear my breathing. I'm still asthmatic, but I'm not taking medicine. I'm med-free. High blood pressure, I'm not taking medicine. Cholesterol, I'm not taking medicine. I'm med-free because I took the weight off. And like I said, nobody wants to talk about it. Those two whites, and you feel sorry for people addicted to cocaine and addicted to heroin. We're addicted also to sugar and to salt. That's an addiction also. What are we going to do about it? Are we going to keep living on the edge? Are we going to do something about it? Are we going to keep having headaches and not feeling good? Are we going to do something about it? Are we going to keep on wearing tight clothes, can't breathe? Are we going to do something about it? Oh, I'm sorry. We're just not going to wear tight clothes. We're just going to go ahead and buy those 2 and 3 and 4 X's to loosen up. And then you get mad when you see somebody walking around and fit. Oh, she thinks she all that. Oh, look at her. I've gotten those comments. But see, I worked for my weight loss. So don't be mad at me. I sacrificed what I sacrificed to stay fit. So don't be mad at me. You can do it too. You can do anything you put your mind to. Anything you put your mind to. Anything. Anything. So if you want to go ahead and take the weight off, you know what you got to do. Get rid of those two whites. Cut it down. Cut it down. Go ahead and so what? So what? I mean, everything I eat now is so salty and so sweet to me. It's like, ew. And it's in the food. Read the ingredients. Stay off that processed stuff. It's so full of sodium. And that's all we're feeding our kids, that McDonald's, that Burger King, that all that stuff is so full of sodium, so full of salt. And then they want to have all the sweets, even the Taki things, whatever they eat, those hot, that's so full of sodium. So we're giving it to our kids. We're their pusher also. We're their drug pusher, because that is more addicting than drugs. My name is Jennifer Brooks. Please share this video if you would like. Comment, and please subscribe. I am a Southern Belle, and I am on the right road now. You can also be on the right road. Go ahead and do it. Get your health together, please. Thank you. Y'all have a nice day now. You hear?